Hello everybody, Nathan Henney again, City Manager of Owosso. We've switched it up a bit. We're here now at the drinking water treatment plant, originally built just like the wastewater plant in the 1930s, and it was also a New Deal WPA project. The plant back in the 30s looked much different than it does today, but parts of the original building are still here. When we first started off back then, it was a very simple process. The only thing we really did was treat for iron. And some wells just pumped directly into the distribution system. They didn't even come to the plant. So why don't you come on in and we'll look at some of the improvements we made since the 30s. So this is Chase, he's one of our operators. This is kind of his domain. SCADA system. Oh, Chase, remind me, what does SCADA stand for?
Supervisory control and data acquisition.
So it's a way for us to control the plant from a centralized location, although we're working with the plant manager and staff to upgrade that system so it is throughout the system, because right now it's sort of piecemeal. But it works. We just want to improve efficiency a little bit better. Over here is the lab. Much like the wastewater treatment plant, our drinking water plant has a lab. We're required to do regular testing and send that to the state, and this is where that happens. So like I said, the plant was originally built in the 30s, but it looks nothing like it did. In the 70s, there was an addition of lime control that addresses a different type of hardness than iron. That system lasted until about 2002. So through 2002 to 2004, the plant went through a transition where all of the back portion we're going to see was added on, and the lime treatment system was upgraded at that time. So this is kind of a neat room. It really echoes a lot, and even in the summer it's really cool. Not only temperature-wise, but just the ambiance of it. This was an addition to the plant. We're in actually a new part. These are the sand filters. We have 6 water wells dispersed throughout the city, one of which is right here on site. And those water wells are all pumped to this facility here. And that wasn't always the case. In the 1970s, remember when I said they went through that lime treatment process upgrade? In the 70s, for that project, they actually connected all of the municipal wells. So before, not all the wells were treated. Now, of course, all of them are. So for the past 50 years, every drop of water that has been going through your faucets has originated from this plant. But we're lucky here in Owosso. The aquifer is very clean. The only thing we really have to do is treat for hardness. Very fortunate not to have to pump surface water. We're a ground well system, which is very much easier to treat. And we're very fortunate for that, because if we had to pump surface water, this plant would be much, much more complicated. So this was another addition in 2004. These are the solids clarifiers. This is an opportunity to draw out some of the solids that come in, minerals and such, and these 2 clarifiers do most of the heavy lifting for that. I can say that since this system was in place, remember we had the old 1970s lime system? That was very inefficient compared to this. We can treat about twice as much water with half as much lime. And the cost of lime per ton is going way up, especially since recent fluctuations in the commodities market. So we're using less lime to treat more water with the same final product, which is really good. And it's a testament to our operators' ability to do that. It's not easy, whether you're at the wastewater plant or the drinking water plant. It's not easy to make things balance so that the end product comes out just the way we want it. It's a real delicate thing, and these guys know what they're doing. And in some cases, they're doing it with equipment that's 30, 40, sometimes 50 years old. This is our lime cure system. We put this in to combat some of that hardening and calcification I was telling you about. This system really helps cut down on that. So a lot less maintenance when this is running, a lot less preventative maintenance has to occur. But this plant was originally, well, as it sits now, it's designed to provide 3 million gallons a day. And compared to the wastewater plant, that doesn't seem like much, but the city is very good with water usage. So our average is only about 1.7 million gallons a day, and that is going down. Not only because of slight population decrease over the last 20 years, but just because people are using water a little bit more sparingly. But we have a little bit more capacity to give. Like I said, 3 million gallons a day is what our maximum is. But the great thing about this plant is it's constructed in a way that it's modular. We can easily double the capacity of the plant the way it sits. The way it was built, we would just add on. So you might look at this and say, well, why didn't they clean it up? It looks kind of dirty in here. It's almost like someone ground up drywall dust and just threw it everywhere. But no, this is part of the lime addition process, but it's still doing its job. But we're planning now. We try to plan about 10 years ahead of time. So in 10 years time, we hope to have either a new lime system or something different, newer technology, because this, while it works, the cost of lime is going way up, and we're always looking for new systems that can replace this obsolete technology. But thankfully, this process still works. Okay, everybody, well, thanks for coming. If you'd like a personal tour, feel free to reach out to me, call my office or email me. Once again, my name is Nathan, I'm the city manager, and we appreciate your attention today.